My sister Hannah perfected the art of crying on cue when she was 7, and our entire family spent the next 15 years dancing around her tears. Started small, dreading want to eat vegetables tears. Bedtime too early, waterworks by 10. She refined it into a weapon. Report cards came home, mine with straight A's, hers with C's. One strategic sob session later, I was grounded for making her feel stupid while she got ice cream for trying her best. Our parents weren't stupid, just broken by their own childhoods. Mom grew up with an alcoholic father who raged. Dad's mother never showed affection. They swore their kids would know only gentleness, only love. Hannah figured out their weakness and exploited it masterfully. High school was her golden age. She'd cry about anxiety before my orchestra concerts, forcing Mom to stay home and comfort her, sobbed through my valedictorian speech, making Dad leave early to drive her around until she felt better. Kinteet science program I'd dreamed about since middle school. The acceptance letter arrived on a Tuesday. By Wednesday, Hannah had attempted suicide, except she hadn't. I found the pills she'd taken hidden in her jewelry box uncounted. The stomach pump at the hospital found nothing but normal food, but her tears were so convincing, her performance so complete, that pointing out the truth made me the monster. Columbia became impossible. How could I leave my suicidal sister? How could I be so selfish? I deferred enrollment, stayed home for her recovery, watched her miraculously improve the moment my opportunity passed. She needed constant supervision, they said. Shevin had to be there, that someone was always me. Part-time community college while Hannah got full attention, new therapist, art classes to express her pain. I started recording her, not maliciously, just for my own sanity. Hannah laughing with friends minutes after a breakdown. Hannah planning which cry to use for which parent. Hannah practicing her suicide story, adjusting details for maximum impact. The breaking point came at Ramah's funeral. Real grief, real tears from everyone. A set Hannah couldn't stand not being the center of attention. She collapsed dramatically, wailing about how drama loved me more, how everyone loved me more, how maybe she should join drama at our grandmother's funeral. While our grandfather stood at the casket, I snapped, pulled out my phone, played a recording, Hannah laughing about her suicide attempt, bragging how she'd kept me from Columbia. The funeral home went silent except for the tinny sound of my sister explaining her manipulation techniques. Our parents' faces went through stages: confusion, recognition. Hannah tried tears for the first time in 15 years. They didn't work. She escalated to screaming, to throwing things, to threats, X-Men, and just watched. The mask had finally slipped too far. She ran, drove off in Mom's car, posted frantically on social media about her abusive family. But I'd sent the recordings to extended family first. Her narrative crumbled in real time. 2 years later, I met Google, graduated Columbia with honors despite the delayed start. Hannah lives in Arizona, claims she's a life coach now, specializes in emotional authenticity. The irony's not lost on anyone. She sent a letter last month, 8 pages about her journey, her growth, her forgiveness of us. No mention of what she'd done, just how we'd failed to understand her pain. I didn't respond, but I did frame page 3 where she wrote, "I've learned that tears are sacred and should never be weaponized." It hangs in my office, a reminder that sometimes the most dangerous predators are the ones who convinced everyone they're prey. Mom still flinches when anyone cries. Dad insists on video calls to see facial expressions. They text me apologies, sometimes 2 a.m. messages about the years they stole from me. I tell him healing isn't linear, that we all survived Hannah's tears in our own way, but I record every important conversation now. Trust broken, that young leaves marks.